Big C and his trusty companions, Jazzy Geoff and Stinky Pete.
Yes, good evening, one and all, and good evening to a hot and sweaty Jazzy Geoff and a hot and sweatier Stinky Pete. I don't know, actually, you're hot and sweatier, actually, I just made that up. One of you, Geoff, you could be more hot and more sweaty than Stinky Pete.
I am very hot and very sweaty, but there's less of me than there is of Pete, so he's probably more.
Also,
there's a lot of me.
yeah, but also you both live in houses where there are more rooms for the air to circulate. I basically live in a sweat box. If this back room that I'm in now, it would be like a solitary confinement cell in a top security prison in Ethiopia, and it still wouldn't be that hot.
I thought you were going to say Colditz.
Or Colditz.
Or Colditz, yeah. Yeah, no, I must admit, I've got both windows here in the studio open and a through draft, and I've got a fan here as well, which is just circulating hot air. But it's not that bad, actually. It could be worse. Everything could be worse, eh?
Everything could be worse.
This is Off the Record, episode 215, series 8, episode 16. If you don't want to watch the football, obviously you don't if you're watching us. I know Scotland are playing later on at 11, I think they're on. So maybe we can catch the end of the game. Who knows? But I don't know whether you'd want to rather listen to three old guys just prattling on, boring the pants off you, figuratively speaking. It's still got to be better than listening to Lee Dixon and Sam Matterface on the radio, I'm sure. Well, I do hope so, anyway.
To be honest, it's got to be better than watching that shower shite last night as well. So,
that was awful, wasn't it?
It was really awful. Yeah, it was beyond.
It was like England are back. Hello.
Yeah, well, they were for about 20 minutes against Croatia, and then you work out that everybody in the Croatian team is over the age of 40, and that kind of explains it. And you
then you get Spurs 19-year-old at the back.
Yes,
that's true. Who doesn't want to stay at the Spurs?
Who doesn't want to play for Spurs? Yeah, I don't get that one. I lost that one somewhere down the lines.
I know.
I don't care. We're signing players, and that never happens in my lifetime before the last day of the transfer window. So I'm happy.
We'll hope for the best then.
Yeah.
So here we are. Anyway, thanks for watching on YouTube. Not sure. I think I got the impression from Shaggy as you started off that there might not be a feed on Twitter. He'll let me know, no doubt. But it'll be on YouTube. There's an error on Twitter. Well,
that's Elon Musk. I mean, he's the error.
It could well be.
He's a walking error.
And we might have YouTube. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a thumbs up on the screen from someone if it's.
Oh yeah.
We like those thumbs up.
We like the reactions.
We do.
Let's go with the reaction.
We can't even find them, mate. They're not that like them.
Oh, well, Stinks fan, didn't
he? Look, there we go.
Stinks has got one. We can see it. No one else can see it's got a thumbs up there.
No.
Yeah.
Well, what have we got to talk about this week other than football, which we've done already? I think we can bypass that today. We are on singles from the year 1982, everyone's favourite decade. Although maybe it is, as we found out from Jazzy Geoff recently, that it's surprising how many 80s songs he likes.
I was thinking 82. Yeah. I have really, really struggled to get this to 10. Like, I was looking through the stuff going, well, I could choose that one, 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 I could choose that one. And I thought, okay, well, Pete would choose that, and Colin will probably choose that. So I got rid of all of those ones, and I still got way more than I needed. So I was surprised how many of them I am enjoying, whether in hindsight or at the time.
I've got a big long list as well, and I just kind of wrote them all down and then went through and just chose 10 at random. So there was no method in my madness whatsoever.
It's the heat, That's what it is.
Oh, it is.
Well, I narrowed it down. I've got a whole A4 sheet of 82 singles, which I've just displayed on the screen, which is no good if you're listening on Spotify. And yeah, just sort of
this podcast is so professional.
I know it is. This is what people want.
They wouldn't watch it if it was.
No, they wouldn't.
See, we'll get signed up by Gary Lineker.
We're talking 1982 singles anyway. I'm going to see what we can come up with. I know, Jazzy Geoff. You, as you just explained, you've got more than 10. But you don't know. I get the impression. I don't know whether you think they're that good, or whether they merit to be in your 10 or not. Well, no doubt time will tell when you tell us what they are.
All of the ones that I've got in my 10, I would quite happily have in my 10. And a lot of the other ones that I haven't done any work into, I would have also had in my 10.
You've also been happy.
The 10. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It was actually. I think it's actually been a good year for singles.
For the Roses.
And I've only looked at UK charts. I didn't look at US charts.
No. I must admit, I was looking at the UK. Some of them were hits over there as well. So
yeah, they
we'll
were.
see.
But...
Okay, well, let's get cracking then, shall we? For Scotland kicks off.
Crack on.
Let's crack on. So who's going to start then? Jeff, you're going to start then.
Okay, I can start if you like.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to start with April 82, UK number 3 certified silver.
Oh.
This is the lead singer from the Jeff Beck group.
Is it really?
Pairing up with the keyboard player from the Jeff Beck group.
Oh. What year? What month did you say it was?
April. That of Little Showers. And producing
I think.
Go on.
I think I might know this.
Well,
because it might be on my list.
Give you a little clue here.
Might be on my list.
You'd be a very clever, well-educated man if you do.
It's PhD, so it is PhD, and it's I Won't Let You Down.
You will not, Colin. Let it be said, you have never let us down.
Ah, you're too kind.
I really like it. Jim Diamond was the singer.
Yeah. Was he in the Jeff Beck group?
He was the lead singer of the Jeff Beck group.
Was he?
Yeah.
I knew the other guy was in the Jeff Beck group, but
Tony Hymas.
Yes.
Isn't that a bit of your body that you lose when you lose your virginity?
That's something like that, yeah.
Yourself together.
Oh, Tom, we got.
Anyway, that's the BBC.
BBC are on her.
Literally been going 5 minutes. That's it. We tanked.
Jim Diamond also sang the theme tune to Boone. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah, that was
Hi Ho Silver. It was called.
Hi Ho Silver.
Which, as opposed to Hi Ho Silver Lining, which I guess was.
Yes, I see the link.
There we go. Well, he wasn't Hi Ho Silver Lining anyway. But anyway, that's by the by.
Yeah.
I Won't Let You Down it's a very typical but slightly moody synth pop song.
Yes.
It's got a great orchestral bit at the beginning, which makes you think it's going to go somewhere else, but it doesn't. And it's just one of those tunes that I liked at the time. I still like. I actually own it on a 45 single, which is relatively rare for me because I don't own many of them. So yeah, that's my first one. I Won't Let You Down by Perda.
Big memories.
The
BBC are a bit worried at the moment. Big memories of that single, it has to be said. Oh, sorry, Pete, you're going to say something.
No, all I was going to say was I saw that was on this massive list of singles. I opted to go down different routes, and it didn't even make it onto my, the list of ones that I might mention. But I actually own it. It was bought for me by probably Rowena, I think. In 1982, and I remember it well. And
you got that one,
I
didn't
agree.
She?
Huh?
She got the name wrong, didn't she?
I agree that it is a very, very fine single indeed. So it is. Well, good choice, good shout. As they
number
say.
one, it was in Belgium and the Netherlands. Also in the UK, it was the 23rd best-selling single of the year.
Park that thought, because the Netherlands and Belgium feature in some of mine as well. It was a golden period for the Netherlands and Belgium in chart terms.
Interesting.
Really? Is that because they all sung flat?
Oh. I was going to mention Dykes. But I
was going to mention Dykes as well, but I thought if I did, then you'd get in first.
We'd be off air.
Yes, in 5 seconds. But the good news is I'm going to Holland next week to investigate some dikes because I'm up in Den Haag, which is very, very close to Scheveningen and where there's a lot of water. So There we are.
You might
Rock
see
on.
some dykes. Nice.
Don't Den Haag make ice cream?
No, that's Haagen-Dazs, which is not
Okay.
a real name. It's made up. But anyway.
Someone else start
Go on then,
before.
Pete. Go on. Pete can take the next one. Is it Belgian or Dutch, this one?
No, it's not. No, this was a song which got to number 14 on the UK chart. It spent 10 weeks on the chart, and it got to number 52 on the Billboard, which I'm surprised by because I'm surprised it did better here than it did there. And it is Never Give Up on a Good Thing by George Benson, which is an absolutely brilliant single and is one of the very, very many brilliant George Benson creations of that era, and appears on my George Benson's Greatest Hits vinyl that I own.
It's
and
on
which
Give
gets
Me the
played.
Night of the album.
Yes, it is. I think I love Give Me the Night. Well, I love all of his stuff. Pardon?
Do you dance to it? It's a really good song to dance to.
Don't be stupid. No, I don't. Because if I was dancing to it, I wouldn't be listening to the music, would I? Anyway, so but I think it's the best track. I think Never Give Up on a Good Thing is the best track on the album, and I think it's a really good single. It has very clear memories of kind of listening to it when I was driving to various places for work on the morning show and driving home. So yeah. When I saw that was 1982, I thought, yeah, let's have a bit of George Benson. You can't beat a bit of George.
No, you're right. You're probably not listening to the music, but if you're dancing, but you are feeling the music.
You're in the groove, man.
You're in the groove, man. Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm in the groove. In the groove when I'm sitting at a table watching all the other clowns dancing while I'm nursing a pint. That is me being in the groove.
That's actually probably my life. That's probably my life as well. Without the beer, it would be with a Coke in the corner. You'd find me in the kitchen at parties. Yeah,
best place to be because anywhere else you might have to dance.
Right. All right. It's me then. And I have to say, Never Give Up on a Good Thing, wasn't it? You said.
Yeah.
The tune for which escapes me at the moment. I'm not asking Jeff. I probably know it when I hear it.
You probably know the right.
When I hear it sung well. Yeah. When I hear it sung well. Right, I'm going to lead one in now then from, believe it or not, 1982. This one, and it got to number 10 in the UK. It was the lead single from the band's 5th album, which was a double album, and the album got to number 5 in the UK and also number 48 in the US. It was written by the guy that wrote the vast majority on the album, and it was the highest charting single by this particular band. It was based on, I don't know if this is a bit of a clue, it was based on Manfred Mann's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but reversed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes. It was a conscious attempt at writing a commercial single, and I think it worked, obviously. The other guy that wrote some songs. So I'll tell you the name of the guy. The name of the album it comes from is English Settlement. Do you know the album?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, the main singer and writer of the songs is Andy Partridge.
Oh, it's XTC.
It's XTC. So the single is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Senses working overtime.
Was it 82?
It was 82, yeah.
Good Lord. I didn't know. I thought that was before that.
No,
I don't know the song, so
it's a great song.
You do.
Okay, right. This is like my maths teacher saying, "You know how to do this maths." No, I don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Senses working overtime.
And the whole world's football shaped, I seem to remember.
That's it. The whole world is football shapes.
Yeah.
He had
You just sung-
a major nervous breakdown or something, didn't he?
I think he did. Yeah, I thought I was reading that he had he was just he had stage fright, so he didn't tour after a while. He just didn't tour after their big tour. He just didn't do it. So obviously they sort of drifted apart a bit. I can't
think
believe
with-
that you don't know the song, Pete. Though.
I literally do not know that song.
Yeah, he does. Just ignore him.
Okay, right. Okay.
And
I do know that song because XTC are one of my favourite bands. I've no idea who Andy Partridge was. I have no idea why he had a nervous breakdown. And I also don't understand why anyone would have a nervous breakdown about going on stage. What's wrong with going on stage? You just go in there, open your gob and talk. Anyway, there we go.
Maybe they're not connected. Maybe he had mental issues anyway. But he just, yeah. I thought I read that he had a bit of stage fright. So
something like that. I can't remember.
I can't read. I didn't read anything about. I saw about the nervous breakdown. But the other member of the band that did write songs said they recalled it, and it sounded like he thought something that Genesis or Queen would have released, who were openly mocked sort of 2 years before. I can't think it sounds a lot like Genesis or Queen. So we're talking 1978 Genesis or Queen, aren't we?
Maybe, yeah. Can't see it myself.
The whole world is biscuit shaped as well, right? That's something else.
The whole world is biscuit shaped, yeah, and football shapes.
Excuse me. No. What shape is a biscuit?
Oh, well, it depends. Is it a bourbon?
I've got square ones. I've got rectangular ones. I've got round ones.
It could be a Garibaldi because they've got dodgy edges.
They have.
Well, I mean, most biscuits have got dodgy edges.
No one likes Garibaldis, do they?
Oh,
I love them.
Garibaldis.
Oh no,
Absolutely.
I think I had them when I was a kid.
They're fly biscuits.
Yes, that's the ones.
Yeah, they're
ones.
Gorgeous. The only thing better than them is ginger nuts.
Oh, see, I'm not that keen on them either.
Do love a ginger nut.
Eat them by the bucket load.
No. Not
my eldest son says his girlfriend likes ginger nuts.
I'm sure there's a little bit of a joke in there, Jeff. So
it's really subtle and all. Like a sledgehammer in the Ghoulies.
What was that joke you sent me today, Jeff?
Short skirt.
Cold weather. Oh, yeah, all the short skirts come out.
I've sent that on to a few people.
Oh, right, okay.
It did tickle me. Right, is it my turn?
Yeah, yes. Go on. It's a song that maybe Pete's heard of.
Let's go to UK number 2 in October of this year. Didn't certify anything, but still got to number 2. I don't know what you would call this. Smooth soul, maybe. Philadelphian soul. It's an American band. Philadelphia soul. I would think maybe that's what you would call it. Whatever it is, it's a melodic, soulful tune. It's easy listening, and it is very pertinent to how we are working today.
What, sweating?
Sweating, yeah, that works.
So this is Zoom.
Oh, Zoom, Fat Larry's band.
By Fat Larry's band.
Yeah.
Which is a great song, I think. Poor old Fat Larry must have been too fat because he died of a heart attack at 38.
He did.
And he was a big lad.
He kind of goes with the territory.
Yeah. But he was like a big lad.
Are we talking Barry White big?
I would say bigger.
Blimey.
We're talking blood vessel big.
Yeah, that's sort of the Dennis
from Bad Manners. He was huge. I thought he's not going to last another 10 years, but he's still alive now.
He's still going, yeah.
He's still going. Mind you, he's had a few operations.
Tummy tucks.
Gastro related.
Gastric bands.
A band here. They banned him from food.
Gastric band. Is that a song? Disco? Is that a disco quartet as well? Is it the
Gastric band? Yeah, it sounds like it. And
so
for one night only in Las Vegas, it's the Gastric band.
Fat Larry and the band.
Do you know the song Zoom?
I certainly
know the song Zoom by Lionel Richie. and the Commodores,
Yeah, it's a different Zoom.
in that case, no, I don't.
No, you don't know. It's about 7 minutes long, isn't it? From recollection, it's quite a long song, surprisingly. All right, I'll check it. Well, all right, I'll check it.
Okay.
Check it.
away.
Yeah, go on. And what else is there about Zoom that you love?
No, nothing else.
quite
I
like
just
the
like
song,
it. It's I just think it's a really easy, solid song to listen to, and actually, that wasn't particularly usual for that time of the decade. Everything was a little bit more synthy, whatever. This was a little bit more 70s style, I thought. Neil would probably know more about that than me. It's his kind of gig, I'd have thought. But
5.25 minutes long. It is actually. I was wrong.
well, we might find
quite
out tomorrow, mightn't we?
Oh, you're going to request it?
Well, I might do. It's one of those songs where you just go, do you know, there's nothing not to like about this song. We'll see.
I quite like it, I must admit, but Stinks doesn't know it, and he's not going to hear it tomorrow either, is he? So never mind.
Maybe I'll do it for Friday then.
Right, well, while we're on the subject of things that are soulful and quiet to listen to, I'm going to go with a UK number one, which was the first hit with the new lead singer of the band in question, having replaced the original lead singer of the band for album number 3. And this song was voted number 27 in VH1's Top 40 Greatest Metal Songs of All Time. And it is Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden.
Okay. Run to the hills. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I don't know this song.
It was UK number one. And
no, it can't have been number one.
It was surely UK number one. Don't call me Shirley.
I won't call you Shirley, but I will say it wasn't number one, surely.
Well,
or Shirley. They had Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, didn't they, at number one? But I can't think of any others.
Well,
I'm going to look that up because this is bugging me.
According to the book of Wiki, it was number one. But I mean, I did very minimal research for this, and frankly, I don't care.
It may well have been off an album that was number one.
Number 7 it was.
Okay, no. So 7 and 1.
I've been quite out on this a few times with Wiki. They say it's a number one, and then you realise that it's a number one album on the single.
Right, but actually, no, that makes sense because actually, I wrote it down very, very roughly, and I usually put a continental line through my 7, and I didn't, so I thought it said number 1. Anyway, doesn't matter. Run to the Hills, bloody great track. Probably up there with Iron Maiden's best, and certainly a banging single. So that was it. Easy.
And blissfully short, actually, for one of theirs, isn't it? Because they can get long.
Well, some of them are, but I mean, no, most of them are 4 or 5 minutes, aren't they?
Okay, no, I think this might be less than that. No, it's quite short.
Yeah.
Anyway, Run to the Hills. Yeah, I suppose I could have guessed that you'd have Run to the Hills. I've got a couple more I think you might have, but you haven't had them yet. Okay, my next one is from March 1982. It was in the chart for 11 weeks. It got stopped from getting to number 1 by Bucks Fizz and My Camera Never Lies.
Yeah, I saw that was on the chart. I thought, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to mention that one.
Maybe Jeff is.
This rings a bell because I looked at this. I can't remember what it was now. Go on.
This is inspired by his brother, the guy that wrote the song. Well, they were co-writers. The both of them wrote it, but it's only really this guy, the singer, who wrote this particular one. It was inspired by his brother, whose wife kept criticising him when he was putting up a curtain, and he used to say to her, "There ain't no pleasing you, is there?"
This is Chaz and Dave.
It's Chaz and Dave were your favourite artists.
Yes.
More of a ballad for them, and written like a man waiting to leave his missus because he realised that she never really cared for him. And it was a song that the record company thought could be a hit after it appeared. They were on a TV show. It's probably something like the Two Ronnies or something. I remember them being on one show could be any show actually, and performing it. And they thought, oh, this could be a hit. And they didn't think it would be before that. So it was added to the Mustn't Grumble album in 1982. And just before it's released, Chas Hodges, who wrote the song, added his own sort of string arrangement, 8 violins and 2 cellos, and they added that overdubbed it onto the original mix of the song, and it got to number 2 in the chart, by far away their biggest hit. And if you're going to like a Chas and Dave song, this is probably the one, surely, Stinks. You know this one, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Enough said. Enough said.
I find it really hard. I think Chas and Dave are superb. I think musically they're really clever. Lyrically, I think they're very good as well. And just because they play a kind of like musical style of music doesn't mean that it's not musically fabulous, because it is.
So what do you find hard? Sorry, Pete, Geoff, you said.
Well, I find it hard that people write. So I find it hard that people go, "Oh, it's Chas and Dave," because like they're seen as a comedy act sort of thing, you know. They like novelty type records, but actually, they're really good songs. They are
good songs.
They're well produced. They're good songwriters.
They're good songwriters. They're good musicians. I mean, I don't know which one was in quite a big band back in the 70s, wasn't he?
Chas.
Chas Hodges was in the 60s as well, wasn't he?
He was in loads of bands.
Yeah, so they were in bands, and they supported Led Zeppelin. So, you know, they're not terrible musicians. But at the end of the day, it's about what you would choose to listen to, and I would rather drill through my ears than sit and listen to a Chas and Dave album. So, you know, it's just... it just does nothing.
Fair enough.
I'll tell you what, if you made an album, I'm sure Chas and Dave, well, Chas wouldn't now because he's no longer with us.
I was going to say, if he listened, we'd be in big trouble.
But Dave Peacock would. He'd listen to it intently and not say it would be like drilling through my ears, I'm sure.
He might well, and frankly, I don't care.
No, I know you don't.
Music is about what you like, and you can sit there and go, they're very talented musicians, they're great at what they do, but it just doesn't engage with me, and that's the whole point of music. That's fine. It's not a problem.
But as Chas Hodges' brothers used to say to his wife, there really ain't no policing you, is there, Pete? Right. Oh, Geoff, over to you.
Right, okay. This is January 82. It's just squeaked into 82.
Just sneaked in.
UK number 3, which I was really surprised about. Certified gold. Apparently, according to the interweb, this band are a new wave band. Well, you could have fooled me because I think they're a straightforward pop band. But hey, what do I know about anything at all? This is the second single off the debut album. Well, if I tell you the debut album, Colin will get it immediately. So the album is called Pelican West.
I do know it, but I'm not sure of the song, so it could be. So it's Haircut 100.
It's Haircut 100. The first single
Fantastic
was
Day, or is it Love Plus One?
The first single was Favourite Shirts.
Oh right, yeah.
The third single was Fantastic Day.
Yeah.
And this is the one in the middle.
Which I think I do like. Well, I know I like this song, whether it's the one you're choosing, which is Nobody's Fool.
No.
It's not Nobody's Fool.
This has the classic. Pete, you'll love this. The lyrics
Fantastic Day
are superb. Are you ready for the lyrics?
Go on then.
Ring, 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 ring. La la. Love plus one.
Oh, well, I said Love Plus One earlier, didn't I?
No.
Yes.
I said Love Plus One. I said Love Plus One. Yeah.
I didn't hear you say that. I heard Fantastic Day. And I heard
Fantastic Day, and I said Love Plus One, and
I didn't hear you, so my sincere apologies.
No worries. It's a good song anyway.
That's got a glockenspiel intro is worth listening to, in my opinion.
New Wave.
Huh?
New Wave, though? Really?
New Wave? What's that about? They're not a new wave.
I don't.
Anyway, there we go. All three of those, I don't know off the top of my head. I can't think how Nobody's Fool.
Nobody's Fool. Yeah, Nobody's Fool.
I can't think how that goes. But the other two, Favourite Shirts, fantastic. They were both great songs as well. Pop
Yeah.
songs. They were good pop songs. Nick Hayward apparently was not a very easy man, but I think he wrote some really good songs. It's just one of those songs I like. It's got a bit of gratuitous sax as it goes through. Glockenspiel to start with. You can't really go wrong, can you?
You can't go wrong with a bit of a gratuitous sax. Never can do.
Oh.
Never can do.
And some senseless glockenspiel.
Absolutely.
Well, indeed.
I don't think it is actually glockenspiel. I think it's whatever the wooden one. What's the wooden one? Is that a xylophone? I get confused. One's made of metal, one's made of wood, isn't it?
Harpsichord?
Nah, we'll come up with that a bit later.
As for
Anyway.
Nobody's Fool, the only thing I know is like be nobody's fool, be nobody's fool, and that's it. Really,
Doesn't
there's not a
ring
lot you
bell,
can get from that, I'm sure.
Well, you'll
Okay.
be surprised. You'll be surprised to know that I not only remember that song,
Ooh.
but I looked at the list and thought, that was a good song. Maybe I'll talk about that. And then I decided not to. But I, not a huge Haircut 100 fan, but I think that those two singles that you talked about, the Love Plus One and
Fantastic Day, maybe.
Fantastic Day,
yeah.
They were both good songs. Yeah.
And Favourite Shirts. Favourite Shirts, yeah.
A good pop band, and definitely not new wave.
I'm surprised that you knew. I'm surprised you know that one though. I really am. Blimey, you
No.
never fail to surprise us, Pete.
There we go. I like to keep people on the edge of their seats.
Yes.
Right. I am going for a song. It's not. It's a very short track. It is absolutely a rock and roll anthem. It's one of those songs where you just go, "Oh yes, back of the net." It was UK number 4. It was US number 1.
I think
I think I can guess what this one is.
Go for it.
I love rock and roll.
I love rock and roll.
Joan Jett. I absolutely love this song. I loved it the first time I heard it, and every time I've listened to it ever since, I've absolutely loved it. It's one of two songs where they had exactly the same impression on me the first time I heard them. This one and the Eddie and the Hot Rods, whatever that thing, do anything you want to do.
Do anything you want to do.
And again, that is also similarly anthemic, similarly not very long, and similarly kind of sounds vaguely the same. But I love the Runaways. I thought that, that was back in the day when girl bands were not a thing, apart from Fanny and a few others. But I can't help what they call the band.
We both did it.
But what is there not to like about Joan Jett? She's an absolute rock. She's an absolute rock star. She looks the part. She's got that kind of snarl. She's a bit edgy, but this song is just an absolute banger. I love it.
It's a cover, isn't it? It's not. They're not the original band.
Yeah. It's not. No, it's not. It's not their song. It is a cover.
You know, that was written by the band Arrows.
Yes, by Arrows. Yeah.
Who had a couple of hits.
I read the back to it. Yeah. But it's just if you're talking about pop rock singles, I don't think you get very many that are better in that genre. It's short, it's punchy, it makes you sing along. It wouldn't make me dance, but it would make me wave my hands in the air. It's about as close to dancing as I'll ever get.
It's a good song.
I had it down in my I didn't put it in my main sort of 10, but I thought this is one that has to get a mention and probably will get a mention.
I had it down as this is a nailed on Pete.
Yeah. Girl, guitar, rock music.
Boringly predictable. Yeah, girl, guitar, rock music. I am so in.
He's in there. He's in with it. Right, I'm going to go with Jan 82, and I'm going to go for, and I mentioned this instrument earlier on, harpsichord.
I've got the same one.
Distinctive harpsichord throughout, but I mean at the intro certainly.
Yeah.
All the way through. It's a waltz. Would you call it a waltz then? Sort of a waltz, isn't it? I've read somewhere that there are 3 bars of 3/4 and 1 bar of 4/4.
Yeah,
That means anything to you listeners.
It stops it being a full waltz because you'd have to put a different step into it. But
okay, and the band wanted it to defy expectations. I mean, you probably read all the same thing as I've picked up. It peaked at number 2. Do you know what stopped him from getting to number 1 this time? Oh, shall I tell you what it is? Since Jeff knows what it is, Pete hasn't guessed it. Do you know what? The singer has said, it's about heroin, and it's also about a girl. Both of which provided me with.
What it is. It was on my reserve list. It's Golden Brown on Stranglers.
Golden Brown. So say both of those which provided him with pleasurable times, as he put it. Yeah. So the record company EMI, they maybe got taken over by EMI. They hated the single, and they released it just Christmas time actually. I think when it first came out, but it certainly entered the chart in January 1982.
Yeah.
The EMI said to them, "Look, you can't dance to it. You're finished." I suppose that's in like the same guy as that guy at Decca. What was his name? Dick Rowe.
The one who said that there's no future for guitar bands.
Guitar bands are out, so he didn't bother with the Beatles. Yeah,
the Beatles.
Yeah, good move, Dick. Appropriately named Mr. Rowe. Golden Brown Stranglers. Don't think it was a hit in the States. At least I haven't put down that it was a hit in the States. But I thought I had to have a mention. But as did another of their singles later on in the year. Also, I think from the same album, La Folie, which is Strange Little Girl.
I love that song.
It's a great song as well, isn't it? But if I've got to choose between the two, I'd have to have Golden Brown.
No, I would pick Strange Little Girl.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know Strange Little Girl.
Well, no, because I didn't think it was released as a single in '82.
Wasn't it? Okay.
I thought it was 80. I thought it was 83. But you could be right.
But Golden Brown is a great song. It's
a good song. Yeah. And I've got it on my list.
I've got it on my reserve. I've got it on my reserve list.
Have you got your book out, Carl? Is that what you're doing?
I've just got your book out. Yeah, July '82. It was Strange Little Girl.
Then I missed it completely.
7. That's number 7.
It's a fabulous song.
Well, you can swap Golden Brown for Strange Little Girl.
Well, I could, but I've got no whatever on it. But after Peaches, it's probably my favourite of the Stranglers songs.
Oh, you see, I'm not that keen on Peaches.
Oh, it's a great song.
Oh, Peaches is a great song.
No, I love it. I prefer the B-side. Go, buddy, go.
Don't know one of them.
Go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go. The words are clever, yeah, but they don't make a good song to me. But it's all right, but it made them had a big hit, their first big hit with it.
It had that oomph, that impact.
It did, and I don't think they could sing it on Top of the Pops, could they? Because they mentioned things like Bummer and hold on, Advance. They mentioned the clitoris as well, do they not?
They can't have that.
No.
Can't have that on the beep.
No, I don't know. I was looking for it.
I mean, it's a weird thing.
Looking for what? We've all spent years looking for that and never found it.
Everybody that works on the BBC, at some point there was a clitoris involved. So I think this is hypocrisy of the highest order. Frankly.
It is, okay. Right, let's move on from the clitoris to Jazzy Geoff, back to you.
Okay. I think I have mentioned this one in the past, but I can't remember when it was, so I'm going to do it again. This is September UK number 2. This is the third single off the album, which was called Tropical Gangsters, which gives it away immediately.
Not to me.
This is high energy, big shoulder pads, dance band-esque style with rude lyrics, and a fantastic miss here at the end. So this is the first. The first single was Stool Pigeon.
Oh, I know this one then. Yeah,
So this
it
is
is
Annie,
Annie. I'm not your
Not
daddy.
Your Daddy by King Creole and the Coconuts.
Yeah.
Because if I was in your blood, you wouldn't be so ugly. What a great line. What a great line. And at the end of it, I'm still to this day sure that they sing onomatopoeia, onomatopoeia, onomatopoeia at the end.
Why not?
Well, to be
I'll
perfectly
have to.
blunt, they may well do.
I'll have to have a listen to the
If
onomatopoeia.
you don't have a, if you get the chance, watch the video, because the video is so over the top, and Pete, you'll love it. Like, there's a lot of girls in it looking all very angry.
Are they playing the guitar?
No. But it's worth a watch just because it is so 1980s. Like King Creole, I can't remember what his name was now. King Creole is, I can't remember what his real name was, but he's got shoulder pads out here somewhere. Like, it's absolutely superb. But it's a really good sort of like this semi calypso sort of style, high energy pop song, you know.
I know his name. It was August Darnell.
That's it. I knew it was a month, but I couldn't. I mean, I guess logically it couldn't have been anything else, could it? He's not likely to be called
Darnell
December.
basically sounds like the first name of every member of the Cincinnati Bengals. So
he's Puerto Rican or something, I think, or something of that nature.
yeah, I think he was. I remember that song. It was all right. I don't remember the video.
Annie, I'm not your daddy.
Yeah.
But were there really rude words in it then, Jeff?
Well,
or you just
they were rude about the woman. Like, if you were in my
right,
blood,
not
your blood,
obscene.
you wouldn't be so ugly. Like, that's a bit harsh,
okay.
isn't it?
It is harsh.
Particularly when you look at the video and go, "You're not ugly, mate." Like she really isn't an ugly woman. So, but there we go.
Okay,
Vitriolic, I think was the phrase.
It wasn't on your Desert Island discs, was it?
It wasn't on my Desert Island disc. No,
it was on.
I haven't done singles for Desert Island. I only did albums.
Oh, okay. Right then,
I
Pete.
just seem to.
I don't know when you went.
I've got one which was a US #1, a UK #3. Literally everybody in the world knows this song, and it is by probably the world's most famous session musicians.
Toto.
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah. Again, what's not to like? Good work, great musicians. I mean, they are just stellar musicians. And the point at which they said, you know what, let's have a band. And then they just knocked out hit after hit after hit. I just
I prefer Rosanna, personally. I like Africa, but I prefer Rosanna.
I prefer Rosanna as well, but that was the first hit, wasn't it? But I think Africa was bigger.
Yeah, it was.
And I just think the words are really good. It's just got a lovely vibe to it. It's soft rock, but it's just very listenable too. It works very well as a single. It equally works very well on the album. You know, there's not a lot else to say really. It was #1 for a reason in the States. It was #3 for a reason here, because it's a damn good pop rock song. When I saw that it was 19, and it's another one I actually own. So that and PDM I own both, as indeed I own the next one on my list as well.
Wow.
So,
that was also on my list. Like I Love Rock and Roll, it was on the list that has to get a mention. So you've given it a mention, which is Africa.
Wow.
Was that not one of the famous misheard lyrics for some reason? That comes to mind. I don't know why it would be.
Bit.
Well, I don't know whether they don't know whether they're singing. It's actually I Bless the Rains down in Africa, isn't it? They sing.
Yeah, they are sing. Yeah.
Maybe people think it sounds like something else. I don't know. I don't know what else.
An Empress Rising Across the Serengeti.
That's the one.
Don't know.
Oh well, no, don't know.
It's a bloody good song anyway.
It is a good song. I agree. I'm going to go to May '82, and this is. It wasn't a massive hit, number 43. from her album. She had an album called Pearls the previous year, I think. This is from the Pearls 2 album, the album which got to number 5 in the UK and spent 25 weeks.
Jeffrey, do not go there.
Did I miss something there? Did I?
You
I don't know. I was
Jeff.
just laughing.
No, you were being you. Pull yourself together.
I don't know who this is.
Elkie Brooks.
Yeah, Elkie Brooks is the singer. And
Pearl's a singer.
Pearl
exactly.
was a singer, but it's not this year.
Was that in Pearl number 1 then?
This was a ballad, and it was co-written by Graham Lyle of Gallagher and Lyle fame. He did co-write a lot of songs, to be fair.
He did.
With Pete Wingfield on piano and keyboards.
Another
sort of synth opening before her voice comes in and she starts singing Here They Come Again, Those Haunting Shades of Doubt, I think was the first line. And the song, another guitarist on it is Tim Rennick, who's from the Southern Brothers and Quiver. More Quiver than Southern Brothers, to be fair. The song is called Our Love. Now, do you know the song?
No.
Our love will never be the same. Our love will never be, will never come again. Don't know.
You know what's remarkable? Because we're not allowed to play music. What's remarkable is how much like Elkie Brooks you don't sound.
That's fair enough. Well, I haven't got a sort of a Rod Stewart-y kind of voice, a female Rod Stewart-y kind of voice. It's quite a smoky voice she's got, hasn't she? Elkie Brooks. A great singer. And if you don't know the song, I know the song anyway. Our Love. And I thought, it makes a change. That's something a bit different to talk about. And that's what I've gone for. On that album, there's a lot of covers on there. Nights of White Satin, Going Back, which was the Dusty Springfield had it as a hit, I think, Dropping King's song. Gasoline Alley is on it, Gasoline Alley.
Right. Her version of Gasoline Alley, in my opinion, way better than Rod Stewart's. It's a brilliant version.
Don't Stop, the Fleetwood Mac song from, and also strangely, Money. That's the Roger Waters Money, not Money. That's what I want. Yeah. So that's from May '82, and it is Elkie Brooks and Our Love. Jeff,
should we stay in May '82?
Yeah. While I have a hydration break.
It was a great year. It was a great month. May '82. I was 25.
Were you really?
I was.
Good Lord. Okay. So May '82. This was a UK number 1 actually, which I didn't think it was, but apparently it was. I'm not convinced, but there we go. So a little bit of background for this, just for a bit of fun. This person released a whole bunch of music in the mid-70s, all of which flopped. Got fed up with the music scene, packed it in, and married and come to live over here. And when this song was re-released in 1982, they were working in a sweet shop in Ilford.
Oh, in Essex.
In Essex. So there we go. This song is a breathy, it's quite a twee song, but it's very breathy. It's about a hedonistic life followed by a drab housewife's life. And the fact that therefore the person in it has been to paradise, but she's never been to me.
Charlene.
I've never been with Charlene Oliver.
And it was number 1. I wouldn't have known her last name.
Well, Jeff Oliver was her husband. I met Charlene on stage at Greenbelt. She was a very, very lovely lady, a very unassuming lady. She produced 2 gospel albums, both of which are absolutely brilliant. I chose a song for one of you a little while ago, and you couldn't find it. If you remember, it was called "Cover Me." It was called "Cover Me," and you couldn't find it. Which is a shame.
You couldn't find it if she was covered.
Anyway, so I've been to Paradise. I've never been to Me. Well, so it was originally 1977, flopped, re-released on the back of something. I can't remember why it was re-released. It's what's his name? Can't remember who wrote it now. One of the Motown type guys. Anyway, yeah, it's a I don't know what you would describe it as, Colin. It's breathy. It's a breathy.
Yeah, I know the song. It's almost Eurovision-y ish, isn't it, or not? Nothing like that.
I know what you mean. It's not Euro pop. It'll be Euro ballady type, the Eurovision ballady sort of thing. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Like,
So the
sort of
thing that
Peter,
Luxembourg.
do you know the song, Peter?
Yeah, or even Johnny Logan, the Irish equivalent, but
Johnny
male.
Logan when he won 20 years running.
Yeah.
Do I know? I do know the song. I can't. I was going to say picture it. I can't hear it in my mind. But as soon as you said it, I thought, I know that. I know the title. If I heard it, I'd go, oh yeah.
Anyway, I hadn't realised it was.
It was a number one. Yeah, it was. It wasn't for many weeks, probably. Maybe just got there for 1 week. Who knows? I'm going to put money down on that. It's not one of. I wouldn't have said it's one of Stinky Pete's in his Strasser.
No.
What do you say?
What? No, I would say it's definitely the other side of the street from his Strasser.
Yes, I think so.
Would I wave if I was walking in the opposite direction? Would I wave at it?
You'd wave goodbye at it.
I vaguely remember the song. I'm gonna have to dig it out and listen to it now. Anyway, right. Well, following on from my brother's theme of things that were released and failed and then came back, I shall do one too. So this was it was released in 1980 to crashing no response whatsoever and everybody ignoring it. When it was re-released in 1982, it entered the charts on July the 3rd, and it was then number one for 3 weeks. And it is the other one that I own on vinyl as a 45 revolutions per minute disc.
Wow. Number one single in Stinky Pete's collection.
I know. Tell me about that. And the reason, this will give it away, the reason that it became massively successful was because it flew into the charts on the back of the massively successful series of the same name on TV.
Oh. Interesting. Well,
and I talked about it when we did our TV themes thing not so very long ago.
Number one single in 82. Is it not the right time for Fame, is it?
Yeah, it is Fame. Yeah,
Fame. Irene Cara.
Irene Cara. Yeah.
And I've got that in my backup list.
Right. Well, look, I just think. I mean, we talked about it then. I absolutely loved the series, The Kids from Fame. I thought it was fantastic. It was just the show that we didn't want to miss when when it came on. But I just think it's a great song. She's got a terrific voice, and as a pop song, what is there not to like? And I don't rush out and buy pop songs, but I bought this in Woolworths or wherever up in the Wirral when we were living. I think the week it came out, because it was just one of those ones where you go, why wouldn't you buy this? It's just brilliant. This is something you play again and again and again, and I did. So I'd forgotten it was 1982, but when I was looking down the list, I thought, yeah, back of the net, Irene Cara, go. So that's me.
The Kids from Fame had one the same just afterwards, called High Fidelity. That was in the charts.
Yes, they did. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was another good song. It was just a bloody good series. So
it was.
I wasn't a great fan of the series, I have to admit. Or the song, actually, Fame. It's all right. Nothing that leaps out at me, but that's just me. Shall I have one then? Let's get this done. November 82. Originally, it was intended to be called Can't Get to Sleep at Night. Is that part of the lyric of it? Could be. It got to number 2 in the UK. And it got to number 30 in the US of A. It was their first song recorded after the massive tour for their album that we called a genre-defining album, I think, at the end in 81. And they had a massive number 1 single released from that as well at Christmas in 1981. But this is November 82. And it was written with Phil Oakey's
This is Human League.
love of Motown, basically. It's sort of almost electronic northern soul. I think I saw someone describe it as. And do you know the song? He's admitted that the song, people often wondered, are you talking about anybody in particular? And he never admitted who it was about. But subsequently, he said that he was actually singing about Adamant.
Yeah, this is. I know exactly what this is. This is Mirror Man by the Human League.
This is Mirror Man, yeah, because he thought Adamant was believing his own publicity and in danger of losing touch with reality. But yeah, it's Mirror Man.
Great song. Absolutely.
I agree.
And that's on Dare, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's not on Dare. No.
No,
it's on the album that came out after.
Right, because Don't You Want Me Baby was number 1 in January. It just bled into January from December the previous year, didn't it? Because I looked at that and thought, am I going to choose that? And then I thought, no, we talked about it before, so I didn't. And then I saw that Mirror Man was in the chart much later on in the year. And I mean, I've got Dare. I just, I don't play it often enough to remember what was on there. But
no, so it's not on Dare.
On a follow-up album.
No, actually, I'm looking at their albums. They had an album in '84 called Hysteria. So it's a bit late for that. But maybe it's just a standalone single. Could be. I'll have a look at the...
I bet it's on their greatest hits.
Oh, it's definitely on their greatest hits.
It's definitely on the greatest hits, which I have on cassette, so I no longer play it.
So Mirror Man, Human League for me. Geoff, over to you again.
Okay, I'm really sorry about this, Colin. But I'll just slip this in really quickly just because it's one of those songs that, for reasons I cannot understand, I really like. So this is a UK number 1, July of 82. 1949, Rodgers and Hammerstein song.
It's Happy Talk.
Happy Talk.
Yeah. I don't know. You're not apologising. I don't mind the song at all.
I kind of thought that because he was the damn guitarist, you might think it was a bit of a sellout or something, but that there's just something.
Well, it was, but it's still a good tune. It's still a good tune.
There's just something about the way that he delivers it that I really like. I mean, it's a great song. It's all those songs, Rodgers and Hammerstein stuff. Like they didn't write bad songs, of an ilk and of a place. But I just think the way that he delivers it is really good. So,
and we're talking Captain Sensible, of course, here, aren't we? Captain Sensible. Captain Sensible. We're talking, yeah.
He must have a real name, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I didn't know what his real name is.
Derek Sensible.
Derek Sensible. Absolutely, definitely called Derek. And if he isn't, he is now.
Cool, that's going to bug me now. Okay, yeah, I don't mind that single at all.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't need to apologise.
Okay, my next one is, again, instantly recognisable to everybody in the world. I have a very strong memory of it because I was on holiday in Bude with my wife and one child who was not very old, and my brother and sister-in-law. And my brother-in-law Simon and I discovered that that there was a kind of like a sports club where we could go and play squash. And very often during that fortnight holiday, we went and played squash together. And I remember driving from wherever we were staying up to the squash court in my Mark 1 Capri, listening to the radio, and this was on it very, very frequently. In fact, mostly. It was kind of like it was the theme tune to the holiday. It was on the charts for 15 weeks. It sold 956,000 copies in the UK. It was number one for 4 weeks. It was number one in the US for 6 weeks. And it was it was the theme to a movie. And
this is Survivor, Eye of the Tiger then.
It is Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. And Sylvester Stallone originally wanted Queen's Another One Bites the Dust, I think. They said no. So he asked Survivor to write the song for the film, and they did. And this was it. And it was a massive hit all around the world. And I should think there's very, very few people in the world who don't know Eye of the Tiger either from watching Rocky 3 or from hearing it on FM radio and all over. And, of course, it being on American Heartbeat, which is one of the massive selling compilation albums of all time. So it doesn't matter which way you look at it, Eye of the Tiger is going to be there somewhere. And it's a bloody good rock song, again, it's one of those things that it's as soon as you hear it come in.
The second biggest single in 1982 in this country.
Yes, second biggest selling single. Yeah, it was.
As you say, very few people won't know the song. So even fewer people will be able to pick out another Survivor hit.
Absolutely.
American Heartbeat. American Heartbeat's a great
Was that a hit? He gets his book out. I'm thinking of Burning something. Burning Heart, was it, or something?
No,
did they do another? I was going to say, did they do a sequel to Rocky 3? I'm pretty certain they did.
Yes, Rocky 17,926.
Rocky Road, I think it was called.
Maybe they did another song for one of the follow-up films, possibly.
Oh, sure.
Oh, there's so many SU artists here. Survivor. Oh, they did have one other hit actually. Eye of the Tiger. Burning Heart was the one I was thinking of. They got to number 5, believe it or not, in '86. That's it.
Did American Heartbeat
not here anyway? It could have been a hit in the States. Could have been a hit in the States.
Okay.
Well, there we are.
Well, anyway, there we go. That's
it's a good song.
That is a good song. Of its genre, it is a good song. Right, Carl, what you got?
In America, it was number 17, American Heartbeat, from the Eye of the Tiger album. And Ray Burns was Captain Sensible's name, by the way. Right, let's do this one.
Mate.
Yeah, you can see why Brian James left the Damned after one album when they showed him on Top of the Pops, and all the cameras wanted to show was the vampire singing, Rat Scabies' madness on the drums, and the clown and the guy, the bass guitar player in the clown outfit. They didn't show him at all, Brian James, and he wrote all the songs, so he left. Right, and talking of punk, kind of, by this point, June '82, their 5th album. Single got to number 30 here in the UK, number 8 in America, and Jeff knows what it is.
Rockin' the Casbah?
It's Rock the Casbah, yeah. Have you got it on your 10?
I've got it on my
list for you.
Yeah,
okay,
I've got it on my reserve list because I thought I'll mention it if no one else does.
Well, technically, of course, Should I Stay or Should I Go? Could have had in '82, but that's when it first came out. But then it was re-released because the Levi ad in about 10 years later. It's number 1. I thought Rock the Casbah, yeah, go for it. It's probably their last relatively okay album. I'm not that keen on Combat Rider. After London Calling, I don't see much of a Clash album that's that great, if I'm honest. Mostly written by Topper Headon, who's a drummer. The music, anyway, was written by Topper Headon, I should stipulate. Strummer was not impressed by the copious notes that Topper Headon had got with some lyrics. It's all about him pining after his girlfriend or something. And Joe Strummer was reportedly, quote, said, "How incredibly interesting," when he looked at the lyrics. And then he screwed it up into a ball and threw it over his shoulder. And then they wrote some more lyrics for it and Rock the Casbah.
It's a really good song.
Yeah,
is a
it's
really
not bad.
good- Yeah, no. Well, it's a great single. Again, it's one of those
Yeah,
ones
yeah,
where
yeah.
you sing along to it. You know, it's one of those ones where you hear the chorus and you go, "Yeah, got to sing." Got to be done.
Sharif don't like it, but we do.
Excellent. Is it me?
It is
Yes.
you.
Okay. This song is classic pops in the classic pops top 100 of the 80s. The 80s complete. This is number 18. That is
Oh.
not a bad way up the list, is it?
No.
It's not
This
bad.
is January 82, UK number 4, certified silver. It's the third single off their album. If I tell you this, is going to give it away, but it was written to celebrate somebody's 550th birthday in May 81, but wasn't released until January 82.
550th birthday? That's ridiculous.
Yes.
They'd be very dead.
Was it Pete? I'm going to get the finger in a minute.
This is a moody,
There it
slightly
is.
distant pop, synth pop song. It's quite dark actually in its presentation.
Oh, is it Made of Orleans?
It is Made of Orleans.
Ah, right, yeah.
I saw that was on the list and
The
thought
Dance of Joan of Arc, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, the waltz. Yeah, the waltz. Joan of Arc
The
waltz.
Joan of Arc, yeah, Joan.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, Made of Orleans. Yeah.
So,
yeah, great tune. Love that one.
It is a good tune. With that album, Architecture of Morality's got a lot of good tunes on it.
Good album on it, yeah. Good album.
And
Why has someone got their hand up?
who's got their hand up? Oh, I don't know.
There's a little hand.
I didn't see a hand.
That wasn't me.
Someone put a hand. Maybe I've got a message. No. No, strange. Didn't see a hand.
Oh, well, there's one there. It's very definitely a hand. It's right above your head, Colin.
A hand above my head.
Above your head, yeah. On the. No, you're an idiot. Talk about Made of Orleans, Geoff.
He has.
That's me. I'm done on Made of Orleans.
Okay.
I can't say how much OMD influenced the 80s, or late 70s and early 80s. They just did. They were just top of their tree.
That sort of synth pop
they
sound, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd give a shout out actually for another band that's sort of influential in that kind of sound, which is the Stranglers actually.
Yeah.
With their Golden Browns and their Strange Little Girls and their La Folies and
do like a Strange Little Girl,
etc. Pete, take us off to Maid of Orleans to the 550th birthday. We've got another BBC
Right.
on the barrel.
So this next one is a number one from Holland and Belgium, but it was only a number two in the United Kingdom. But it is one of my favourite three songs from the band in particular, and it is from their album Love Over Gold.
Ah, yeah.
And the song is Private Investigations.
Private Investigations, yeah.
By
That's one of the ones I've got down here.
Yeah, which I absolutely love. And I've got a couple of Dire Straits greatest hits albums. I don't know why. Maybe one I can anyway. But I absolutely love Private Investigations. It's got that. What I love about Knopfler, and it's the same with Brothers in Arms. It's that, and it's the same with Telegraph Road. It's that kind of brooding sound that he gets in the way he plays, but then also because of his vocal delivery, but just the whole tenor of the songs. And I just think Private Investigations is absolutely brilliant. And this is how little I know about singles. I had no idea it was even released as a single. I just assumed it was an album track. And I was stunned to discover it had got to number two, because in 1982 everybody was doing synth pop, and it's about as far removed from synth pop as you can get, and it also ain't hair metal. so it kind of falls between several stools. But it's a wonderful, wonderful song, and I love it. And when I saw it was in the charts, I thought, yes, back of the net, get in.
And do you know what kept it from number one?
Oh, probably some shite.
No, Eye of the
No?
Tiger.
Oh, really?
Eye of the Tiger stopped it from getting to number one. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
Well,
I had it on my list here actually, so it stops me having to say anything about it. You've said it.
I had it on my list for Colin. So.
Oh well, there we go.
It's odd for me, to be honest. Yeah, I put it in there because it's a little bit different. I mean, Mark Knopfler basically is talking his way through it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that.
It's a mystery to me.
When we were talking a few weeks ago about the television programs, we were talking about the Mickey Hammer, Mike Spillane's Mickey Hammer.
Yeah, Mickey Spillane's.
Mickey Spillane, sorry.
Yeah.
And it's that self-narrative,
Yeah.
that you know the thingamajig noir, whatever it's called, and that the song's the same concept, isn't it?
I like a bit of thingamajig noir.
Yeah, we all love a bit of thingamajig noir.
What's it called? The
film noir. Film noir.
Film noir style. Like
film noir.
Yeah.
The thingamajig's
But you're not allowed to say black anymore.
No, you can't say that. Oof. Mark Knopfler said it was inspired by Raymond Chandler, actually. Private Investigations.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that kind of works. Right, I'm going to throw one in now from... No, I'm not going to say from 1982 again. Which month was this one? I've lost my paper. Here it is. September it was. Written by... It was a number 2 in the UK. It was a number 10 in the US. And it sold 4 million worldwide sales of the single. The singer was not particularly fond of its international popularity, but she has said, "I cried all the way to the bank." Written by Barry Morris,
right,
and the other chap, Robin.
This is Diana Ross.
It's not Diana Ross. It's the one who got all of the songs written for by Bacharach and David, actually, in the 60s. But this one isn't. This is written by the Bee Gees. From the album of the same name, it is, and it could be one of Tom Petty's band members' name. What was Tom Petty's band called?
Heartbreakers.
Heartbreaker is the song. Dionne Warwick. You not know it?
Heartbreaker.
Yeah. That just brings back memories of 1982. Obviously, it sounds so 82 to me. That's what I think of 82. I think it's a great song with Barry Gibb on the vocals, and produced it as well. I think the track, the whole album is written by the Bee Gees, actually. Heartbreaker. Dionne Warwick.
Okay.
Jeff.
I own the album that this is on. I don't know where I got it from. I don't remember buying it, so I must have been given it. But I don't remember being given it at all. This is June of 82, UK number 5, certified silver. This is an American, what do we call them?
Singers?
It's disco. It's West Coast disco soul.
Oh.
You've just invented an entire subgenre of a subgenre.
Well, I don't think I have. It's got this. The song is quite definitely disco soul, like without a doubt. But it's got this. It's like slightly Brothers Johnson-y sort of underbelly to it, but it's a big full sound, but it's definitely that more laid back LA groove than the harder East Coast sort of like disco sound, you know. And this is the second single off their 6th album, and the album is called Friends.
Is it
Friend?
Private Eyes by Hall & Oates?
No.
Oh. just thought I'd throw that one in. 'Cause I saw them.
Friends. Good grief, Friends. There were Beach Boys had an album called Friends, but that was in the 70s, or maybe the 60s. It's not Dionne Warwick again, is it? She had a.
It is not Dionne Warwick again. This is a band of 3 people, 2 men and a lady. One of whom was very, very famous for doing a moonwalk dance, not an actual moonwalk.
But not Michael Jackson,
No,
the
not
one that
Michael
originated it.
Yeah.
I remember reading about this somewhere.
No idea.
Okay,
And
so
it's
this
gonna
is
bug me.
Nights to Remember by
Shalimar.
Shalimar,
Shalimar, yeah.
which was and Jeffrey Daniels was the guy who did the moonwalk. I
And
can't
that's where
remember the other
Jackson
one.
got it from.
Huh?
That's where
I
Jackson
don't know
got it
whether
from.
I don't know which came first, Jackson or Daniels. Who knows? Or
I
maybe
think
it's
I
just
read.
Jack,
I think
Jack
I read
Daniels
that
came
that's
together.
that Michael Jackson saw it and thought, "Oh, that's a good idea,"
That's a good idea. I can
and
do
he
that.
started to do it. Yeah,
Well, he could do it. He did it well, the boy. You know.
he didn't do badly, did he?
But I had no idea
Boy
that they
Jackson
produced
done
that many
good.
albums.
No, I mean, what was Shalimar's big hit?
This wasn't it? What
You
else?
You Can Make Me Feel Good was
You
theirs.
Can Make Me Feel Good. Yeah, that was one.
Night to Remember, I think, is a better song. But I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I just like it more.
No, I don't know it, but I remember the other one you just said. Yeah. Okay.
I can't remember what else is on the album.
There it is. There it is. That was them.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably remember A Night to Remember most of all, actually. Looking at the list of singles they had out.
I shall have to listen to it and see if I remember it. I probably do. It was kind of around that time. Okay, so my next one was the surprise hit of 1982. It was a surprise to the band. It was a surprise to most of the British public who bought it in enough volume for it to get to number 5 on the singles chart. And it was a very big surprise to Yorkshire TV, who commissioned it. And the song is the theme from Harry's Game by Clannad.
Clannad. Was that in 82? No.
Yep. Which was from the film or the series about the troubles in Northern Ireland. And they were asked to do it, and they were, I just read a little bit around the back of it because I absolutely love Mayor Brennan. Well, I love Clannad. And they were kind of a bit reticent about doing it, but in the end, they did. And it became their first hit and paved the way for the success afterwards. It kind of took them from being a niche Irish band to being a very successful international band from Ireland. And of course, also it then paved the way for them to be commissioned to do Robin, the Hooded Man, which was also Clannad.
You like that song? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, they just, I mean, it was a good series. But
Oh,
talk amongst yourselves.
you're right there, Pete.
Drink?
We need a cough button, don't we? I'll carry on for the time being.
Hydration.
Talking of TV series, talking of TV series, Harry's Game. The first song I wrote down on my sheet, I haven't included it because I go through a list of songs that entered the chart in '82, thinking right, that's 82 singles. But then when I looked it up, it actually was released in '81. Maybe it's just a slow burner and got into the chart, and that is the theme tune to Hill Street Blues. I would have had that in my list.
I've got that on my list.
But I think it was 81. That's why I didn't include it. But if it were 82, it would be on there, probably first on, because I just love that with Larry Cole.
Yeah, perfect.
What have you
Right,
got
so
on your list?
what have I got on my list? I tell you what, this is the one that I don't know whether or not you both of you would not like this one. I don't know. It's one of these sort of soppy songs that this particular individual did every now and again. It wasn't on an album other than a greatest hits album in '82. June in '82, the single came out. It was included on the original Musicarium album collection, which I did have, the double album. It's a ballad. It was nominated in February '83 for a Grammy for the best male R&B vocal performance. It was just him on it, recording and singing, plus Benjamin Bridges on acoustic guitar, but generally it was all him. Got to number 45 in the UK, 54 in the US. We win. And this certain gentleman, his real name is Stevland Morris, I think it is.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. And the soppy song I'm looking at is Ribbon in the Sky.
I don't know at all.
Don't know it. I don't know it at all either.
There you go. Well, if you hear it, you might dislike it anyway, because it's one
Is
of
it
those.
it's on the
one of those
Musicarium album.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Right, because I had that. That's one of the CDs that I left behind.
Yeah, it's on
I
there.
did. I assumed Musicarium was a compilation. Is it not?
It is. It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
But they threw that as maybe
Oh,
as an extra on there.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
But it was. It's in sort of. If you know the song Lately, on.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's sort of that mould.
Yeah.
On Hotter Than July. It's sort of that mould. Ribbon in the Sky. Anyway, that's what I've chosen. So we got time for a couple more each, then. But yeah, we can just squeeze them in quickly.
Yeah. Well, we've got 20 minutes. So
I've only got one left anyway, so then I've got a whole bunch of shouts.
Yep.
So this is November '82, UK number 3, certified gold. Follow up to their first single. It's a little less reggae than their first single, a little more funky soul and styly. But that's pushing it as well, really, from a genre perspective. All Music, who we quote quite a lot nowadays, say that it is their hit which has aged the best. So I guess that means that it doesn't fit into the style of the 80s or the 60s or the 70s at all. It's just
I know what you mean.
of a nature. Now I think that's complete cobblers, because I think at the moment you listen to it, you're going to go, well, that came from the 80s, didn't it? But I know what they mean, that it has a style which will survive.
What was the first hit will be a bit of a giveaway, wasn't it? The more reggae.
Huge giveaway, massive giveaway. I really like this band first album. I mean, like, the first set of singles, I didn't know the album. The first set of singles, I thought, okay, they're a bit weird, but actually these are good pop songs. And after that, they seem to get a little bit more weird, and the songs weren't quite as good.
And which month was this?
November
Oh,
'82.
it's quite late then. It's quite late on.
I'll give you another clue. There is also a Pink Floyd song with the same title pre-brackets.
Is it Wish You Were Here?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've got no idea.
Single word. On Dark Side of the Moon.
Money.
Echoes.
No.
Breathe.
I could be wrong about the Pink Floyd thing if I'm not careful.
Okay.
Right. I'll tell you what this is. I might be wrong about this.
Go on then.
That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? So the song is Time.
Oh yeah, no, that is. Yeah.
That is a Pink Floyd song, isn't it?
It is on Dark Side of the Moon, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought. Phew. This is Time, Clock of My Heart by
Culture Club.
And it's the follow-up single to Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? And I just like it. It's just one of those songs that grooves along, doesn't expect too much, doesn't fall into anything, but it's a good pop song. Do You Really Want to Hurt Me was a good pop song.
Famously introduced by, at the start, the voice of Johnny Rotten, I believe, the start of You Do Really Want to Hurt Me. Yeah. Okay, Time, Clock of the Heart. I'm not a huge Culture Club fan, to be honest.
Well, I'm not, but
Boy George, I find a bit of an irritation.
Yes, he's a complete knob, is the word you're actually looking for.
Yeah. He speaks highly of you, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. He's got a great voice, or he had a great voice. I thought, and yeah, I think those few those first singles or whatever were good songs.
Yeah, the big one for him was then Karma Chameleon, I guess. It's the one that
It was.
elevated him. But that was
Yeah,
probably
and we play it, and I love playing it. But it's not anywhere near as good as Time or
the other
a
ones. Yeah.
Poison Mind, which wasn't a single, I don't think. Absolutely superb. Absolutely superb song.
Right, it's time for Stinky Pete.
Hey, see what you did there?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a song which was written by a couple of artists who released it themselves, and it failed to chart. And it was then taken up by the artist in question, and got to number 14 in the UK and number 41 in the United States of America. It was then re-released in 1990, where it got to number 45 in the UK, and then it was re-released again in 1996, where it got to number 12 in the UK. So it had three appearances in the charts over the space of 14 years, and it is by the Queen of Disco, Donna Summer,
Donna Summer.
and it is State of Independence, which
Great song.
I absolutely love. And it, of course, is an original by John Anderson and Vangelis. And their version of it is on the album Mr. Cairo. And it's brilliant. I mean, their version is very, very, very good. But obviously, I think John Anderson's voice is an acquired taste for the majority of the population, whereas Donna Summer could do no wrong at the time. But I mean, her versions of it is great. You know, State of Independence and MacArthur Park, both absolutely brilliant songs of their sort, and I like both of them. But I really like her version of this. Although I don't own it, I own the John and Vangelis version. But it's a good song, and she does it very, very well. And so that's my next choice: State of Independence.
State of Independence, Donna Summer. I know it's Scotland are losing. I suppose you've seen that as well.
I haven't, but they're playing Brazil, so that's not really a surprise.
No, Vinicius Junior scored. Right, I've got a tune from. It wasn't a hit over here in the UK, and not one probably that I listened to when it came out, but more the following year or the 2 years after, when this guy appeared, got to number 17 in the US. This guy appeared live in the UK somewhere, probably at Wembley or not Wembley Stadium, but maybe Wembley Arena. And I started listening to all of his back material after seeing this tour live, and he had a massive hit with the following album. This album was called The Nylon Curtain. No, doesn't ring any. No light bulbs shining. Okay, November '82 it was. The album Nylon Curtain was a number 27 album here, number 7 in the US. It was the opening track on the album, the second single. It was a kind of anthem for blue collar America, talking about both aspirations and frustrations, I guess, of the American working class in the late 20th century, and it sort of protested against the decline of the manufacturing industry. For example, the steel, Bethlehem Steel, which was the world's second largest steel manufacturer for most of the 20th century, declined and eventually closed. And that was nearby to Allentown in Pennsylvania. And the artist is Billy Joel, and the song is Allentown. And it's got the sound of the rolling mill and such like all the way through it as well. And this is a song I heard him sing live on the TV. I didn't go live, but I saw it on TV. And then I heard him sing all about my life, and the album. There's the Innocent Man album tour with Uptown Girl. He had massive hits. He had a big tour. and all of these, Just the Way You Are, and as I said, My Life, Still Rock and Roll to Me, Scenes from Italian Restaurant. All of these songs I got to know because of the great success of Innocent Man. I went back and listened, and then I got a lot of these other albums, and this was one of them, Nine on Counting. Allentown is the song.
It's a good song.
I like it.
I've got it on Greatest Hits just before Pete gets in there.
Well, I don't have a Billy Joel Greatest Hits. I do own The Stranger. But anyway.
Yeah, it's not on there, but there's a lot of good hits on that as well. Jeff, you haven't got another one, or you got?
I have. I mean, I can throw in one of these that I know that Pete won't have, but it won't upset anybody. Just as a thought process.
Go on then.
How about "Wild in the Country" by Bow Wow Wow?
Wow, wow, wow! Blimey, yeah.
Basically, it's the ants on the background, so it's Adam and the Ants band without Adam, and with what was her name? She was a Vietnamese.
Annabelle something, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
And she was. I think there's a bit of a strange because the album cover or the single sleeve had her wearing not very much, as I recall, and there was a query about her age. She was very young. Let's put it that way.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that. I like the song. It was just one of those songs that, like, you go, no reason to like this, but I do. Quite a good energy to it, I thought.
Cool.
That's one of my shout-outs.
I remember that vaguely.
I've got a whole bunch of other shout-outs, but like, I reckon.
Yeah, give him at the end. Yeah.
Well, before I do my last one, I'm just going to do a couple of my shout-outs because I feel it's appropriate given where we are in the year and what's going on. This Time We'll Get It Right by the 1982 World Cup squad. This was in the charts at this time. And clearly they didn't get it right, did they?
No, they got it big time wrong.
They got it big time wrong. But then if you're talking about songs which are worse, then actually you have to throw in Tottenham by the FA Cup final squad for 1982.
Yeah, but at least we won the FA Cup that year.
We won it, right? Yes, we did win it. We did win the FA Cup, but the song was awful. But
it's not as good as Ozzy's Dream. To be fair,
it's nowhere near as good as Ozzy's Dream. And I mean, with the exception of very few, most football songs are terrible. And I looked at this list. World Cup Willie. And I looked at this list and I thought, well, I'm going to have to mention these two because they are from a long line of really shite football songs. Anyway, my last one is, this thing about if at first you don't succeed, try again. This was a number 13 hit, or 13 in the charts. This was this band's highest charting single, and it was their first time in the charts after 9 attempts.
Okay.
And it is Promised You a Miracle by Simple Minds. I love Simple Minds, and I've got their Greatest Hits album, and I've got their Live in the City of Light album, both of which are brilliant. Of their sort, I don't think they ever wrote a bad song. And they followed up Promised You a Miracle the same year with a number 36, which was Somewhere in Summertime, which I also love. I can't really understand why it took them so long to have a hit, because there is literally nothing not to like. It's sing-along pop rock, and just go, well, play the greatest hits. Literally every song on it is a sing-along rocker. And I've never understood why they didn't have more hits than they did. And I don't really understand why people kind of look down their noses at them. It's beyond me. They are just very, very good at what they do. So that's my final word on the matter.
I don't like Simple Minds much.
I don't look down on my nose at them.
Absolutely.
But I think for me, I've said this before, and it was probably dissed completely. But I think a lot of the people see them as sort of and you don't like them either, Jeff, do you? But a sort of a lower grade U2, basically. Yeah. I don't, other than Alive and Kicking, Don't You Forget About Me, maybe.
Belfast Child. What a beautiful song.
Oh, Belfast Child. Yeah, that's true. A great song too. But out of a plethora of singles, I don't see many that I think, yeah, I want to listen to that one again.
I think
Really?
I think it's the distant production that I don't like. Like there's this thing where it all seems sort of like slightly echoey and held back.
Well, it's really interesting because you've done production. That's stuff that you don't like U2 because you don't like don't like them. You are less fond of U2 because of the production, because of the guitar sound, etc., etc. And now you've said the same about Simple Minds, the way it's produced. I would say that the other band that falls broadly into the same category, and it's weird that you've got three Celtic nations, are the Alarm. I think the Alarm are the Welsh version of Simple Minds and U2. I happen to love the Alarm as well. So yeah, I am. Well, anyway,
I don't mind. I don't mind the Alarm. Yeah, I don't mind the Alarm. Some of their singles as well. They didn't have as many records out, did they, as the other two?
No, they didn't. I mean, clearly no one.
But I see a kind of resemblance between them. Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, there we go.
Right, my final one then. I'm going for which one should I go for? I'll go for this one. May '82. It is number 13 in the US, and it was the first single. It was the lead single from the album Jump Up, which was his 16th album in this year. In the US, it got to number 13 as the lead single. In the UK, it was the second single, got to number 51. The first single in the UK was Blue Eyes. This was the second single. You're all racking your brain now. Geoff certainly is, with Blue Eyes. It was Bernie Taupin's tribute to their buddy who had been assassinated a few months before, John Lennon. And it's called Empty Garden. Brackets, Hey Hey Johnny. Don't know it?
Is this Elton John then?
Yes, Elton John. The Empty Garden, because there was this big story, big news thing, wasn't there? And I've said it a number of times, I'm sure. John Lennon was the last Beatles to have a number one single in the States. And he asked Elton John to help out with his Whatever Gets You Through the Night. And if you can get this to number one, help me get to number one with this, then I'll play on them in Madison Square Garden with you. And it got to number one, and he did. And it was his last performance live at the Madison Square Garden. So the Empty Garden refers to the empty venue, poignantly, I guess,
Right.
after he'd been assassinated, and it uses a garden metaphor to represent Lennon's sort of efforts and achievements and his absence. Like the gardener had weeded out the tears and grew a good crop. Can you come out to play is a line from it, which references John Lennon's Dear Prudence on the White Album. And it's funny how one insect can damage so much grain. Talking about, presumably, Mark Chapman, who still hasn't been paroled, has he? He does try, but he's still locked up. He's never going to get out, is he? I do hope not. Anyway, so Empty Garden. That's the last one for me, Elton John. But I've got a few shout outs if you want to throw in a few. I haven't got that long, have we? So we'll just throw a few in.
Shall I throw a couple in then? While we're
Go on
waiting?
then. Yep.
I thought Pete would pick Arthur's theme, Christopher Cross, and I thought Pete would pick The Model by Kraftwerk.
I was contemplating The Model by Kraftwerk.
I think it would be wrong not to mention Come On Eileen, although why the hell would you? But it would be wrong not to. And what about Centerfold, Jay Giles Band?
Oh yeah, one of Pete's favourites. That one.
Oh, I bloody hate that song.
And of course, there's also Pass the Duchy by Musical Youth. All of them are now dead. They're not.
Are they really?
The whole band is dead.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's
so
sad.
They're like the crap version of the Ramones. Then they're all gone. I'm not a great fan of Pass the Duchy, I must admit.
No, it's not a great song. Goody Shoes, I always liked by Adam Band. I don't know why I liked it, but I did.
Yeah.
And I also like Really Saying Something by Bananarama and Funboy 3.
Rama, yeah.
So, but there,
Well,
I got confused with this. Was Sexual Healing in 82?
I haven't got it written down, but it could have been.
I think it was.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
you
it
might
was.
be right. Yeah.
But I couldn't remember whether it was a re-release for 82 or.
Not that it matters.
I've got a few. I've got Waiting for a Girl Like You, Foreigner.
Yeah.
I've got Town Called Malice, The Jam.
Yeah.
I've got Private Eyes, Hall & Oates, Avalon, Roxy Music,
Yeah.
which I love. They re-released Freebird, that was in the charts. I've got Jack and Diane, John Mellencamp.
John Mellencamp, yeah, I did. I was tempted by that one.
And of course, Caroline by Status Quo, which
the live version. Yeah, that's the live version. Yeah, at the Prince's Trust. Yeah, I've got the 12-inch single of that as well. But I talk about Caroline ad infinitum, so I don't think I need to say anymore. Right, and I've got ones that I thought definitely you mentioned would be, some of which we already mentioned, Maid of Orleans, Annie, I'm Not Your Daddy. It's Raining Again. I've got Supertramp.
Oh, Supertramp, yeah, I saw that was on the list.
I Love Rock and Roll, which is Joan Jett, we've mentioned. Tactical Malice and Beat Surrender and Just Who's a 5 O'Clock Hero, but I didn't choose any of them. Africa, you've already mentioned. I've got a quote in there, Dear John. Also, two that I don't know, I thought one of you might have chosen. Probably Pete rather than Jeff for one of them at least. One is Don't Stop Believing.
Yes, I saw that was
which I'm not sure Jeff will be that keen on so much.
I'm not.
He's shaking his head. And the other one, Heat of the Moment by Asia.
I do like that.
I didn't see that was in the chart. So if I'd seen that, I would have chosen it. It's a great song. I have seen Journey live 3 times, so I would have chosen Journey as well had I realised.
I am surprised at how many songs there were that I really liked this year.
Yeah, well, I think we could do that for any year. I think we can do that for any year, if I'm honest. Even in the 80s, even in the 90s, actually, you could probably find 10 really good songs. It's a matter of digging them out, that's all. I've got a couple of ABBA tunes, actually. Day Before You Came in, Under Attack. I think their last 2 singles, they were good, although Stinks won't agree. Africa, yeah. I'm not going to refer to the other long list. I'll just end it there. The end of 1982. Not too bad with the BBC. I think today we've had.
We had a rough start.
We had a bit of a dodgy start with fannies and clitoris, didn't we? But apart from that, I think we're okay.
And strange little girls we had so far too often.
Today was a cataclysmic disaster from a BBC perspective. Literally, it's all over.
So we've got no chance. All right, okay. Well, this podcast will, however, go to Spotify. I don't think Twitter has been working. At least I haven't seen it on there. Facebook, it's on there. Go back and refer to it if you like. You might be listening on Spotify. It'll be there in the coming days when Shaggy gets around to that. And all I've got left to say is thank you very much to both of you, as usual. Oh, I saw some. That you, wasn't it?
Don't know how to do it.
Oh no, it's disappointing.
I was playing.
But thank you very much, guys. And all I've got to say is it's a good night from me.
It's a good night from him.
And it's a good night from them.